Hello everyone. Today I will tell you a story. The story is titled, When Corky Sleeps, I Slow Down Too. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you appreciate me. You can skip this if you don't and oppose. Like this video. Thank you very much. The story begins as follows. Corky never announces that he is going to sleep. He doesn't make a plan or give a warning. He simply decides, in the quiet way dogs do, that the world has been exciting enough for now. That afternoon, the house was still buzzing with leftover energy. My phone vibrated every few minutes. Notifications stacked up like tiny reminders that I was supposed to be somewhere else, doing something productive, moving faster. Outside, traffic hummed faintly. Inside, my thoughts were louder than they needed to be. Corky walked across the room with his usual uneven rhythm. One ear slightly flopped, tail swinging lazily like it had nowhere urgent to go. He circled the couch twice, pressed his nose into the cushion, and curled into a soft coma. Within minutes, his breathing slowed. Deep, steady, honest. Dogs don't pretend to rest. When Corky sleeps, he really sleeps. I watched his chest rise and fall. Each breath felt like a small permission slip. You don't have to rush right now. The room seemed to respond. The clock still ticked, but it sounded less demanding. Light filtered through the curtains and rested gently on his fur, turning it warm and calm. I sat down without meaning to. My phone stayed in my hand, but my thumb stopped scrolling. There was nothing urgent enough to compete with a dog who had decided that peace was the most important task of the afternoon. Corky let out a tiny sigh, the kind that feels like he was letting go of the entire day. And somehow I did too. Corky sleeps like he lives, completely present. Sometimes his paws twitch, chasing dreams I'll never see. Sometimes he snores softly, unapologetic about taking up space. There's no guilt in his rest, no sense that he should be doing something more useful. I used to think slowing down was something you earned after finishing everything. Corky thinks slowing down is something you need before you break. As he slept, I noticed how tense my shoulders were, how shallow my breathing had become without me realizing it. I tried to match his rhythm. Inhale, exhale, pause. It felt awkward at first, like learning a new language. But Corky is a patient teacher. When he sleeps near me, I don't feel alone. I feel accompanied in stillness. His warmth against the couch reminds me that companionship doesn't always look like conversation or activity. Sometimes it looks like sharing silence without needing to fill it. Animals understand this better than humans. They don't measure time in productivity. They measure it in comfort, safety, and connection. Corky trusts this space enough to rest deeply, and that trust feels like a gift. I realize that my pace often comes from fear. Fear of falling behind. Fear of missing out. Fear of being unimportant if I stop. Corky has no such fears. To him, this moment is complete. And by staying beside him, I get to borrow that completeness. The world didn't fall apart because I paused. Emails waited. Problems stayed solvable. Life continued, just softer. When Corky sleeps, I slow down not because I'm lazy, but because I'm learning. He teaches me that rest is not weakness, and stillness is not emptiness. In a world that rewards constant motion, animals remind us of a different truth. Being present is valuable. This story reflects something deeply important about life today. Humans often rush past the very moments that heal us. By sharing space with animals, walking with them, resting near them, observing their natural rhythms, we reconnect with a pace that feels more humane and more kind. From Corky, we can learn simple but powerful lessons. Allow yourself moments of real rest without guilt. Pay attention to the quiet signals your body sends, just as animals do. Understand that companionship doesn't always require words or action. Treat animals not as decorations in our lives, but as teachers and partners in emotional balance. Living well with animals means respecting their nature and letting it gently influence ours. When we slow down with them, we don't lose time. We gain clarity, empathy, and a deeper sense of connection. In choosing to pause, together, both humans and animals find a better way to live.